The invisible strings. Narcissistic parenting in India. The hook and the paradox. In India, we have a saying, parents are God. From a young age, we are taught that their sacrifice is absolute, their wisdom is final, and our primary duty, our dharma, is obedience. But what happens when that divine authority is used to control, belittle, or emotionally drain you? What happens when the person who is supposed to be your safe harbor becomes the very source of your storm? Today, we are talking about a silent epidemic in Indian households, narcissistic parenting. We aren't just talking about strict parents or DSI quirks. We're talking about a specific toxic pattern of behavior that leaves deep psychological scars. If you've spent your life feeling like you're never enough, or that your love is a debt you can never fully repay, this video is for you. Let's pull back the curtain on the log kya kahenge culture and talk about the truth, the cultural mask. First, we have to understand why narcissism looks different in India. In the West, a narcissist is often seen as an individualist, someone obsessed with their own fame or looks. But in India, narcissism is collectivist. A narcissistic Indian parent doesn't just say, I am great. They say, family is great, and you are the tool I use to prove it. Think about the pressure of grades. To a healthy parent, your 95% is a sign of your hard work. To a narcissistic parent, that 95% is a trophy they get to parade at the next family wedding. But if you get in 60%, it's not just a grade, it's a personal attack on them. They ask, how could you do this to me? What will the neighbors think? In our culture, the line between parent and child is often blurred. This is called enmeshment. Because Indian society rewards parents for being deeply involved, it becomes the perfect cover for a narcissist to violate your privacy, read your messages, or choose your career, all under the guise of I only want what's best for you. The roots. Why are they like this? Now, before we go further, we have to look at the why. And this is where it gets complicated. Most narcissistic Indian parents were once traumatized Indian children. Think about our parents' generation. They grew up in an era of scarcity, rigid social hierarchies, and often the echoes of partition or post-colonial struggle. For many of them, emotions were a luxury they couldn't afford. They were raised in survival mode. When a person doesn't heal their own trauma, they often project it onto their children. They see their child not as a human being with independent thoughts, but as a second chance at life. They try to live through you. Their unmet needs for praise and power, which they didn't get from their own parents, are now demanded from you. This doesn't excuse the abuse. Not at all. But it helps us understand that their behavior isn't actually about you. You aren't bad. You are just a mirror they are using to try and see a better version of themselves. The three faces of the Indian narcissist. Let's get specific. In the Indian context, narcissistic parenting usually wears one of three masks. Do you recognize any of these? The first is the martyr. This is the Dukhi Man, or the self-sacrificing father. Their primary weapon is guilt. Whenever you try to set a boundary, like moving to a different city for work, they suddenly develop a physical illness. They say, I gave up my youth for you, and this is how you repay me. They make you feel like your independence is a crime. The second is the puppeteer. This parent is the micromanager. They use financial control or emotional blackmail to make every decision for you, from what you wear to who you marry. If you disagree, they don't argue with logic, they argue with respect. They equate disagreement with disrespect. The third is the scrutinizer. This is the parent who is never satisfied. You got a promotion? Why didn't you get it last year? Sharmaji's son is already a VP. Why? They keep you in a constant state of not enoughness. Why? Because if you actually felt confident and whole, they would lose their power over you. They need you to stay small so they can stay big. The body keeps the score. This isn't just mental. If you grew up in this environment, your body remembers. In India, we see a huge amount of somatization, since you weren't allowed to cry or get angry, because that would be disrespectful. Your stress had to go somewhere. It turns into chronic acidity, migraines, unexplainable back pain, or PCOS. Do you feel a sinking feeling in your chest when you hear the front door open? Does your heart rate spike when your phone vibrates with a WhatsApp message from the family group? That is CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight because your home was actually a battlefield. Breaking the shine. So, how do we heal in a culture that tells us we can never leave? In Western therapy, the advice is often no contact. But in India, that can mean being disowned, losing your community, or facing extreme social stigma. If no contact isn't an option for you, there's a middle ground. Step 1. The gray rock method. When you interact with them, become as boring as a gray rock. Give short, polite, non-committal answers. Yes, ma. No, papa. I'll think about it. Don't share your deep dreams or your vulnerabilities. If you give them emotional fuel, they will use it to burn you. Step 2. The information diet. Stop telling them everything. You are an adult. They do not have a right to your private thoughts just because they gave birth to you. Step 3. External validation. Narcissists thrive on isolating you. They want you to think you are the crazy one. This is called gaslighting. Find a therapist, a support group, or a friend who understands this dynamic. Finally, understand this. You cannot change them. You can spend 30 years trying to explain your feelings, and they will never say, "You're right, I'm sorry." They aren't capable of it. Your healing begins the day you stop waiting for that apology. Conclusion. Breaking the cycle of narcissistic parenting is the hardest thing you will ever do. It feels like you're betraying your culture, your religion, and your ancestors. But you aren't. By choosing to heal, you are ensuring that the next generation of Indian children, your children, if you choose to have them, will grow up in a home filled with unconditional love, not conditional control. You are the one who stops the trauma. You are the one who breaks the chain. If this video resonated with you, please share your story in the comments. It's time we start talking about this openly. You are not alone, and you are not bad. You are just healing. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your heart.